Officials with the Rainy River DSAB are hopeful that a new dispatch system will help improve ambulance response times in the district. The EMS there is facing difficulty recruiting new paramedics, with current staff working hard to cover the shortage. Lee Noonan has more.
Land ambulance response times in the 15,000 square kilometers of the Rainy River District are often a function of distance rather than call volume, which they might be in denser urban areas. That's according to Dan McCormick, CAO of the Rainy River District Services Board.
If we end up with a call to a remote station such as a First Nation on the outside of the district, you could be looking at an hour and a half just in driving time.
According to the most recent numbers available, response times in Rainy River averaged just over 15 minutes in 2021. McCormick hopes a new dispatch system will make a big difference, saying the dispatch algorithm currently used there and most of the province is over-prioritizing about 60% of calls.
So that means we're running lights and siren to these calls. When you get there, you find, no, this wasn't an emergency call.
McCormick says staff are now being trained on the new system, MPDS, which prioritizes calls more accurately. He expects the system to be rolled out within the next couple months.
So right now, if we're dispatched on a high priority call, we can't leave that call until we get to that patient. And then by then, it's too late to divert to the other call. So you're tying up resources 60% of the time for something that probably didn't need that high acuity response.
McCormick credits local paramedics for stepping up and working the overtime needed to keep each of the district's 4 EMS stations staffed 24/7, despite being shorthanded. The 4 crews share the load for the whole district, and when more than one call comes into the same station, the next closest ambulance is dispatched. If all 4 were busy at the same time, an ambulance would be dispatched from a different EMS service.
If there was a disaster, for example, in Dryden, they could pull some of our ambulances in there to respond, a plane crash or something like that. Similarly, for our area, if we get short-staffed, they can send Nestor Falls, Sioux Narrows, Ignis, Dryden down to assist us as well.
McCormick says that calls outside the district are very rare, although he has seen an increase as neighboring areas also face staffing shortages. Indeed, a province-wide paramedic shortage is affecting recruitment here in Rainy River. Lee Noonan, TBT News.